corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
So one of the presidents making 2.5 billion, another one person.
He made 2.5 billion today, and he made 900 million. That's not bad. He's in financial.
These are my opinions, and they are not axioms of the world that the world runs off of, but this is rather my experience and what I have picked out from the life that I've lived. And so my question is America a third world country? It certainly feels like it. From my perspective, growing up poor in low-income communities, I could tell you that money is being siphoned from us in various ways.
A call from Congress last night, sir, there's a problem. I said, what is it? Money is pouring in. We don't know how to account for it.
You know what I'm saying? I pay about $550 for a one-bedroom apartment. 190 for electric, even though I maintain my electricity usage to a T. I have to pay 110 for my insurance, and that's the lowest insurance that I can find. Do you know what I mean? That's the lowest I can find. I was paying around $215 for insurance before, and $300 before that. And so, let's say if I crash my car, I'm not getting covered for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, their car is getting covered, my car is getting destroyed. So I have to drive careful. I don't have health insurance because I can't afford health insurance. I don't have dental insurance because I can't afford dental insurance. Yeah, my only insurance I have is my car because my car is able to get me to work. Also, it's illegal to not have car insurance. And so, yeah. Also, I bring in about $2,900 a month, and I cannot seem to pay my bills or buy food. You know what I'm saying? I feel the glass ceiling. I feel it. What I've come to realize is that the glass ceiling isn't a glass ceiling. It's more like a ladder that you have to climb to reach the top of the building, right? And at the bottom, where the ladder is, you have a bunch of people trying to tear off the money ladder because they want to reach the top. And they're tearing your ladder down, trying to build your ladder up, trying to build their ladder up. And nobody's ever going to reach the top because the guy at the top is like, hey, that guy's trying to take your money. You're not going to get to the top. That guy's trying to take your money. You know what I mean? I hope y'all get that. I hope y'all get that. This is America. There's money being taken from everybody. Everybody, even the poor people who need the money. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And so yeah, that's my experience as a poor person in America. You can feel it. And so our presidents, though, Nixon took away the gold standard. You know, economists may say that this is revolutionary because, you know, money's not real. It's the value that we put on it. But the people at the time had an incentive. You know what I'm saying? If the people at the time placed value on money, how they perceive, you know, people want to talk about the differences between capitalism and communism, but what's the difference? They put relative value on their resources. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because it's not resources that they hand out, it's money. Money is the resources, and they put intrinsic value on the money before they print it out and hand it out. Is that not what I get that the free market is there and that's what capitalism is, but the free market doesn't fucking exist if you don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Your money or your resources is what's handed to you every 2 weeks when you go to the job the only job you could fucking find. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the unit worker. I don't get my difference between as a unit worker of capitalism and the unit worker of communism. You get what I mean? If you had power and influence in a communist country, then yeah, you could probably get some land, move some resources around. Just like if you had some money in America, you could get some land and move some resources around. The difference is that you're poor in a different way. You're rich in a different way. You know what I'm saying? But the class system is still there. It's just different. You know what I mean? And people don't get that. People don't get that. It's not the problem isn't whether it's how our economy works or how our policies or how our policies work. It's the fact that no one acknowledges that there is a class above us that wants to stay above us that is keeping people down. And so they implement policies to keep people down. I don't get it. I don't get that. Yeah, Reagan implemented policies to keep people down, like trickle-down economics, giving money to the rich people. That doesn't work, you guys. Rich people are greedy. They keep money. You don't give money to rich people expecting that they're going to make their workers' lives better. They don't. They make shareholders' lives better, because that's the America that we live in. So, yeah. If you look at America, if you look at the news, you can look at LA and see all these homeless people out in the street, right? And if you ask these homeless people why they're homeless, it's usually one bad day. Usually one bad bill that they can't pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, something that they cannot pay, and so it ruins their life. Their credit's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference between a credit score and your social credit score in China? I don't think there is none, by the way. So, yeah. And homeless people are everywhere in America. You can spot at least 10 homeless people per city, even if the city's small. If the city's small, they probably have more homeless people. America is all about image. We have all these companies, all these influential people, but that's the face of America. The shiny exterior hiding the rusting interior of homeless people, downtrodden, and dying people. What are we gonna do when the car breaks down? Or worse, when the engine explodes? Thank you for listening to my rant, and I'll see y'all later.